Hello, this is Lorena, and I'm back with another Duel Links video. And by the way, yes, I did close the program, so I have to reinitiate the link, but I'm going to do that here in a second. I'd like to announce that my channel is not likely to get views. So I hope that anyone that is just learning about this channel enjoys it. Because my videos are long, but I'm also new, and I'd like to make content that appeals to people that aren't just me. Obviously, I mean, if I just made videos to satisfy myself and just myself, what would be the point of using YouTube as a platform? What would be the point of that? I still acknowledge that I'm on a public platform when I'm on here. So, I'd like to see people enjoying the content I produce, but I also don't know what kind of content people would like to see. So, I decided to ask some people to tell me if they've got any ideas. I don't know if I was straightforward with that, but I did say that I was interested in ideas to some extent, in some form. Anyhow, I'm back to playing Duel Links. I'm sure you're wondering why. Well, instead of reading tarot cards, I am playing with different cards. I am using different cards, yeah. Let's reinitiate the link. I'm going to introduce some people to the character. No, wait, no, I'm not doing that. And this video is going to end up being way too long. Yeah, I was actually going to go into the person that got me into tarot cards, but I think that is, I don't think that's possible. This video is going to be too long for most people to bother watching. It's not all of it. So I made a video that was short enough to hopefully not be too draining on a person's time. I tried my best. It's less than 10 minutes, so I think I was successful, but I definitely talk a lot. Okay. Preparations for a new event. I just saw a new event in Magia Record and I just remembered. I haven't started it. Great. And now if I have to decide which event I care more about, I pick the current one in this game because I actually, I don't know, I'm more invested in Duel Links right now. Sorry, Magia Record. Maybe if you stayed in English, I would be playing that. Anyway, I'm fine. I'll learn to read eventually. Hold on. So, maintenance is planned for the following period. That sounds like pain. But there's a preparation for a new event. A new event. This is very interesting. You know what I like about this? The fact that I'm here to see a new event. But how new are we talking? Are we talking the introduction of a character that isn't currently in the game? Are we talking about something related to Arc 5? What are we talking about here? What form of new are we discussing? Can you just define that? I'll let that be defined when it's released. I'm not going to be a bother about this. So, I'm back. I did some things in Gems of War, but I didn't actually want to continue playing. Reason for that, well, I wanted to link to my channel, but I had to make a video that wasn't too long. Yeah, I had to do that. Also, I also had to Give me a second. Oh. Trey is apologizing. Hold on. I'm gonna forget what I was about to say, but I don't care. Bronk, I'd like to apologize. Huh? For what? Dude, you don't remember what happened? Oh my god, Bronk. Actually, I think it's just that Bronk has already forgiven Trey for this. But, I mean, I'm still saying, like, why wouldn't you? Why would you think an apology is weird? Well, whatever. For what Quattro did to you, it was unforgivable. Unforgivable, you say? Well, I don't know. Shark forgave him, obviously. And if Shark can forgive him, I think anyone can. Oh my god! Oh, that? You don't need to apologize. It's nobody's fault that I lost to Quattro. Except my own. And that's kind of you to say. Thank you. An apology and a thank you? This must be my lucky day. Bronk, shut up. Oh god, that is rude. Okay, I'm ruining the moment. This is supposed to be a heartfelt apology. And not something I ruin. Seriously, I have to be more considerate. But I'm not just talking about Quattro. I wasn't nice when I dueled Yuma either. Yeah, I think he was fine now, though. Oh, yeah, you did that too. Your crimes are stacking up. But don't worry about it. Huh? You and Yuma are friends now, right? And then Math says we're friends too. No. That is not what Math says. Math does not say words, okay? Don't give me nightmares, Bronk. Don't give me nightmares. Bronk. Thank you. Since we're friends, how about a friendly request? I want you to duel me. You might not know this, but I'm the one who put Yuma on his losing streak. That's not very impressive, Bronk. Considering yeah, he's done a lot. Considering you know what? I'll let you have this. And then this should be tough. Go easy on me, Bronk. No, sorry, that's not happening. That's not happening. Actually, what level is? Oh God, no! This is not happening. I'm dueling this guy right now. I'm dueling as myself. Okay, not myself. I'm not anything like Bronk. Well, okay, that might not be entirely true, but I think Bronk is nicer than me. I mean, I don't try to be mean, but I did kind of sound mean there at the beginning. I do have a soul, guys. I do have a soul. Now, this game just does things to me, and I like to be entertaining. I hope I'm successful, but I really don't know how much success well, anyway, it's time for me to duel. I'm back, so let's see what happens. Okay, I'm so scared. Well, how about instead of being scared, I fight? This is a duel, so I duel. Let's go. Let's do this. And by the way, I'm sorry in advance if I kick your ass too hard. I really don't want to be a jerk, but you kicked my ass too many times at this level. I had to get back at you for that. At least I hope I can do that. I know how your deck works, but listen, dude. Listen. I want to know what Shark has to say. What happens if I talk? Interesting. Interesting. I don't quite know if there's special text for that. No, I may be interested in special text, sure, but I don't know. Does he know what 4 did? Does he know what? I'm going to focus on this duel, but why? Why do I have to ask questions? I know what I'm getting myself into. It's chaos. This is chaos. Let's enjoy the chaos. Because I'll be honest, there's a reason I keep using a bunch of dark monsters. I have a very close connection to that attribute. If you think I don't, well, I know it's. I haven't really introduced. Okay, you control some, but not many. Yeah, this is going to be hard. I don't really know if I'm gonna win this, but I have to duel. So, let's duel. I don't need to give in to fear, or any other negative emotion for that matter. Okay, what do you have for me? I know you had pain, but don't worry, I can take it. I can handle it. I've already lost you, like, actually I lost count, sorry. Oh. Okay, well, you know, losses happen. Let's see. Okay, I got something good. But I do need to be very careful because I know how 3 is. Okay, great. I don't like how this is going. But not to worry. I know how to deal with this. I deal with this by dueling. Oh yeah, a win. You know, I actually didn't know that would be a win for me. I just decided to attack the weakest one. You know, I don't math when that happens, and I didn't realize I would win by doing it. Well, I do say I hate math, but I also like numerology, so my brain must, I don't know what it did there, but sure. If this is a lot, wow. This is the most I've ever gotten from this. This is cool. Anyway, that was fun. Our possessed duelist has come around. Well, Bronk, your era. It's time for 3. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna bring 3 out. Okay. Wait. Hold on. No, wait. Who do I want to duel as? Yes, I do duel as Trey. I auto duel because I just. Listen, guys, I'm serious. It's just there's a lot to do in this event. Okay, I can't just get all those points by myself and that's it. And there's just so much to get. I must admit, playing this game and neglecting everything else is not healthy, so that's why I made that video earlier, so I can make other things. However, I must admit it, I'm still pulled into this game. This game pulled me in just by bringing 3 in at a time when I was thinking, maybe I should take a break. And yeah, that did not happen. And it's not happening anytime soon. I still had to read some tarot cards, by the way. Hopefully less dramatically, and you know what, I don't want to end that. Well, he lost. Wait, there's another one? Oh my god, dude. Dude, listen. Dude, we've talked about this. You have to stop the drugs, dude. You have to, listen. It's important for your health to just not. You know, I still think that trying sounds like a drug reference, even though it's not. It's just how the translation makes it come across, to be honest. I don't even know what the original said, so was the original like that, or is this just, well, okay, I know this is just my imagination. I'm probably the only person that thinks that sounds like a reference to drugs. But the reason I think it's a reference is just, it's how it's said. I feel like trying. Like, what the hell? Who says that? Like, if you feel like trying, that's a good thing, right? Well, if someone's possessed and they say that, do you say the same thing? Well, numbers don't have a positive effect on people, so my mind goes to places where trying may not be such a good thing. Like, for example, if it was a drug or something. Okay, I'm going back to DX World to, actually, do I even know what I'm going to do when I get back there? Actually, I'm not sure I do know. Okay. Well, now that people can see my content because I posted it, well, I posted a link to this channel, but, I'm actually wondering, you know, it's pretty difficult because even though I linked to this channel, it's not like people are familiar with the content I've already produced. Well, they are familiar with tarot cards, but they don't really know anything about this series, or DX for that matter. I'm going to do... Wait, what am I doing? Bronk is supposed to be leveling up because of reasons. I don't want to keep dueling as him, but so I might fight him, but I don't know. Well, I did unlock Syrus, so maybe I'll try to unlock Zane, who doesn't seem to be in his, well, let's just say this form of Zane is not those form of Zane you see at the beginning of the series. But I'm not the kind of person I was, like even just last year. A lot has happened to me. A lot of weird shit. Like realizing, thinking I'm about to lose a duel that I do end up losing. Yeah, that was just weird. I still don't understand how that happens. Like, can I just turn this around, at least temporarily, for for like this one title where I had to win 15 times in a row. Winning 15 times in a row is stupid. Why does Vanguard Zero have that achievement? Well, I actually think a lot of people just get it by playing normally, but I've been playing normally and I still don't have it. Then again, I've got some skills that not everyone has, apparently. I mean, if we go by some of the things you may have seen in these videos. Although, unfortunately, I have no idea if they've been uploaded properly. I'm just hoping people get to see some of the shit I've seen that happened. I'm just hoping this avatar helps with that. Not for the video I recently uploaded. I did, in fact, go back to my current avatar before I change it. I went back to it just, you know, look a little better, but it's still a disaster. I've got to fix it. I've got to give her a better outfit. I can do better than this. It takes more effort, but I can do better. Okay, so let me see. What just... Okay, wow. Wow, this is awesome. I hardcore love this deck. I don't think I should go into ranked with it, but I love it. Okay, there's that card. And that rarity scares me. I'm just going to say it right off the bat. Is that the rarity his card is? Is that the rarity I'm looking at when it comes to getting the card I need to get this to the next stage? Well, I'm going to type in the name and see if he comes up. And if it does, I'm going to have to make a choice. A very painful... Wait a minute, hold on. Do I actually have one? Is that legitimately there? Did I just make it up? Or did I just make it up? Sure. Okay, well, it's here. Okay, so it's something Archduke. What was it? Okay, give me a second. I think it would be easier to just filter. Show me exceed monsters, please. None. Okay, well that makes me feel better. Yeah, that makes me feel better. I don't know why, but it does. Okay, what do I want? I'm trying to branch out, so, you know, I really want Chainsaw Insect, and I'm not going to drop this. Actually, I probably should, but, oh, so this card, yeah, actually, which tarot card is this referring to? The light, I don't know. You know, I usually know which tarot card most of Sartorius's deck is referring to, but not this one. I don't know. It kind of reminds me a little of the sun, but does he already have a card called that? I don't know. I just have no idea. So let me start somewhere. Since I'm trying to branch out from light, dark. Well, I've got some earth. Oh, there already is a, well, okay. I was reminded of temperance too, but I didn't say it. But if I did say it, well, there's this card right here, temperance. And there's already a card called The World, which is absolutely terrifying. I'm just going to look through here and see what I find. I'm not sure where to go. I'm not sure what to pick. Okay. Buy black wings! Okay, no, I'm not... Hold on. Okay, buying black wings would not be branching out. Buying another blue eyes wouldn't either. I've already got 3 blue eyes though. Why would I buy another one? Okay. Okay. Well, I think I need better traps, but I don't know if I want any from here. I'm already not sure if I want any from this batch of cards. But they have to put a limit on which cards show up. Is Cyber Dragon in here by any chance? You know, I should probably ask. Well, I'm considering this card. But, well, I'll put it there just to remind myself I'm considering it. Well, actually, is there... No. No, listen, brain. I have to pick something. It has to be one card. Just pick something. Pick something. Just pick something good. I'm not sure if my version of good is the meta's version of good, but okay. I don't need another Dark Magician, though I do like that version more. Actually, which version do I prefer? Because I like purple more than red. Just a little more. This is not... Wait a minute. Dude, that card is a light. Yeah, that's not branching out. Not at all. A dimension gate, yeah. Well, hold on. What? Well, that sounds cool, but making something into a direct attack is quite the risk. Especially if you know you're about to lose. Earthbound. Well, there's this card. Or do I need it? I hope I don't, because No, I don't know. This is destroying my soul. It's not actually destroying my soul, just in case anyone's concerned. I'm not going to ever summon these. Actually, I wonder if I'll be forced to. I could get this one. But what... Okay, gain equal to the combined original levels of the monsters used times 300. And that's pretty good. And now, especially if the 2 I choose are Neos. That would be 300 times 14. 14, yeah. Yeah, that would be very... yeah. No, well, it actually has to be... Yeah, it has to be 2 normal monsters. But I'm trying to branch out, and this game is making it very hard. Because light and dark are basically... Well, I'm connected to both elements. But I'm closer to the dark attribute. I'd like to explain why this is even... Why I'm even making this argument, but... I don't want anyone to know outside of a certain group. Some things are not meant for everyone's ears, which I must remember constantly, time and time again. Okay, where do I... What do I go for? There has to be something. Something that I want so bad. It'll surpass everything I've wanted so far. I actually wonder if Chainsaw Insect is part of this. Okay, I'm kidding. I doubt it. Junk Berserker. I could get this one. I mean, I could get it for USA's deck. I randomly started thinking about Jack. That's weird. Yeah, that's definitely very weird. Well, I cannot stop thinking about other characters and actually think about the right one. Probably not, because my brain is weird. I didn't even know it was thinking about Jack on any level. Although I do somewhat relate to Jack too, because of one episode. Remember the episode when Jack tried to get a job, and he sucks horribly at all of them. That's me. Except I wouldn't last as long as he did. I think I wouldn't even be hired. But I think the only job I can do is within a certain skill set. And I have to do things within a certain skill set or I can't do it. And now, I know saying I can't do it is pretty taboo to certain people in existence, like, you know, fields of therapy and all that, and certain spiritual mindsets and all that. Well, you know, I do greatly have a lot in common with spiritual people, but like I said, I'm much closer to the darker attribute than the light. It may not be by too much, but that there is that certain tendency. I'm more naturally connected to the darkness. Do I like this? Well, to an extent, I suppose. I'd actually like to reach a balance. But you see, I'm not the most positive person out there, and that's never going to be the case. And now, there are jobs I can do, but there's no way in hell I'm telling Social Security that. Because I need this medication. Anyway, give me a second. Okay. And that doesn't sound like a very good card, just to be honest. I have no idea what I want. This is just... well, I know what I don't want. Okay. This is taking me... Oh, well. I like this card. Any effect that would inflict damage to a player increases their life points by the same amount instead. During either player's turn, when a card is affected, when a card or effect is activated that would destroy a monster on the field, you can send one card from your hand to the graveyard, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy it. But I'm not getting this card. Now I'm still seeing what's available. I'm still wondering if Cyber Dragon is in here somewhere. I mean, I don't care about that card. Oh, I do care about this though. Now this is another strategy that can be used to gain life points. But to be honest, I'm not sure if I should get this card. Although I'm sure Yuma would use it much more quickly than the spell card I've given him that can give him more life points in battle. Come on, Yuma, I know who you are, but seriously, use a card when it's good. Okay. I might get one of Jack's cards if I see any in here. Oh, there's another relinquished. Well, you know what? I'm not getting another relinquished. I might get one if I dual Pegasus another million times, but I don't want it. I think I can get other ritual cards that are much easier to summon things. And knowing that relinquished is this rarity does not help me again. Does not help my chances of getting it from Pegasus. Rose Witch. You know, this reminds me of myself, except I don't really refer to myself as a witch. I used to think that I had potential to be a witch, but for some reason I feel like I don't have it anymore. Which isn't true, actually. That's quite wrong. That's a mindset I don't actually think is true. But my experiences are basically, they're basically a testament to that. Okay. Oh, well, I like this card, but no. You know, there are a lot of cards in here. Which gives, well, I could get this one. Can I pick something? Can something be wanted so much that I just pick it above all these other cards? I think I would go nuts if I actually saw Chainsaw Insect here. The Supremacy Sun. Okay. What? Well, I can look for a level 10 card, maybe. The Flute of Summoning Kuriboh. I could get this one for Jaden's deck. I don't know. This is so hard, man. Especially when I know I care about more characters than just Jaden. I mean, you guys know this already. You guys don't need to hear it again. Wait, what? No, my brain is not going there. I've got good things. I will remember that. And no matter what card I don't get from this, I will still be able to obtain it at a later date. Can my brain comprehend? Okay, well. I don't actually, Wrath of Neos. Oh. I think I'm gonna get that one. I'm surprised that I'm like, oh, I think I'll get that one. And it turns out it's for Jaden's deck. But you know what? This is also my own wrath. This is my wrath put into one card. Okay, no, it's not. There are more evil cards than that. I could have gotten Lava Golem, that would have been funny, but I chose not to because Lava Golem is not my kind of card. I mean, to begin with, you can actually attack with Lava Golem. Putting it on your opponent's side of the field doesn't mean you can't be destroyed with it. I've actually destroyed my opponent with Lava Golem before. I believe Yemi Merrick used it against me once, and I kicked his ass with Lava Golem. Like it was no big deal. Because he put it on my field, and I wanted to destroy him. Okay. It's Bronk's turn to keep drilling over and over. Okay. I'm not sure when I'll actually put Wrath of Nielsen's deck. I mean, I think I'll wait until things start getting harder. Things are definitely going to get harder. I know. I know. But I know how far, but I actually got pretty far into DM World when I started. I was a bit further in than where I am now. I think I had Yami Bakara unlocked, I had Yami Merrick unlocked. I can't remember anyone else that I don't currently have that I had unlocked. I think I recall most characters I unlocked back then, I have them unlocked again. But I know I don't have Yami Merrick, and I know I had him. And because, sure, why not? He wasn't very impressive when I unlocked him, by the way. In fact, I wonder, I think he actually uses Lava Golem in this game. Or does he? You know, maybe he doesn't anymore. I'll have to see. Also, I just don't like him. I hate his guts. I know you're supposed to hate him, but listen. No one could possibly hate... Okay. Maybe I shouldn't finish that sentence because, yeah. I think it would be completely wrong to say it. Yeah, me having, empathy with it. Yeah, me having consideration for characters that, people view as fictional. Yeah, sure. And by the way, I do want to mention I believe in the multiverse theory again. So, according to my multiverse beliefs, I also believe that fictional characters do exist in some universe out there. But fictional characters that have been established as fictional are still fictional here. This doesn't mean you can't necessarily form an attachment to them, but it just means that they're fictional here, so you kind of have to acknowledge that barrier. Please kick these girls' asses, okay? Okay, keep doing it. Keep doing it. Keep going. Alright. I am definitely cautiously optimistic here. Man, my videos get so long. I'm self-conscious about that at the moment. It's not because I think it's bad that they're long, it's just because, well, who has time to watch all of that? I put those videos on YouTube because I'm proud of them, and expressing myself that much says a lot. I mean, you have to be hiding a lot of bullshit to speak for 6 hours long, and still have energy to record more. Yeah, I've been through a lot. I've been hiding a lot. I'm tired of it. I'm ready to be myself to the best extent possible. And now I can't talk about everything I experience on here because I have to acknowledge a certain limit here, and that limit, I've said it, there are certain things I experience that I'm not talking about here. But that's a minority thing. I mean, I've pretty much moved on from the fact those experiences are a thing. So I don't really have to talk about them because I don't think it's relevant to bring them up. Will I bring them up? Well, there are occasions where I will bring them up in private, but not on YouTube. YouTube is too much of a public platform to go into things I really shouldn't hear. But it does involve my belief in the multiverse. Even though I already believed in the multiverse before I was spiritual anything. Okay. I'm supposed to be Bronquin fighting people. Because that card is hard to obtain. Why, Bronk? Why? Okay. I'm auto-dueling. I don't have it in me right now to duel. I mean, part of that is because, well, I've dueled a lot today. Maybe I should take a break. But it's hard. I love playing this game. Also, there's a 4 event coming out later this month. I don't know if it's right after today's event. I can't remember. And I couldn't find any details about it when I checked. Oh, wait. No, I did know. I could find details about that. I just was looking for details on whether he was obtainable during that event. But that information was still there to be read. I found it. But I don't remember when the event is, so there's that. I can look that up. That's much easier to find. Though when I looked on the wiki did say that he's obtainable from the event that's coming up. That is if the wiki is to be believed. And now, I don't think the wiki is lying. Do I act like the wiki is lying? Well, you know, I bragged at some point that I'm immune to spoilers. That's not entirely true. Because, listen to me. This series says, this is the plot. The plot of this series is this character dies. That's in the plot synopsis. So, I go into it, I'm like, okay, I better not get attached to this guy because he's going to die. I failed. I was attached. Yeah, that was a lot. I still haven't watched the last episode of that series. I think I'm over it. I think I can watch it now, but let me just say this. I wish I had a teacher as good as that teacher right there in that series. I'm talking about Assassination in the Classroom, by the way, if you just want to know the series I'm talking about. I really wish I had a teacher that good, and I believe I could have had that if the education system in this country didn't suck. Just saying. I've had teachers bring up that they wish they could do things, but they can't because it's not allowed. And I'm just like, why? Why isn't that allowed? Like for example, did people back then in the day, were they spared the horrors of what occurred back then? We study things in modern times as the past, but did children back then get to choose to ignore it? No, not all of them did. So why do we get to why can't we learn that? Okay, in all fairness, some things you don't want to show children. But if someone's a teenager, they're like 15, 16, 17, I think most of them can handle it. I mean, I have to be quiet when I say this, but my sister can handle more than she makes you think. She's 13, but she can handle a lot of bullshit. I know she has issues, but she can handle some certain things that people don't think are appropriate for children. She likes horror movies. I don't. but she does. Okay, I'm back to normal talking volume. I hope I didn't just flirt with the darkness. I mean, I'm basically just saying that because I never know what will happen to me if I'm not careful. I think these are just cards that, well, these are definitely cards that are, I am just so tired. What am I tired of? I'm tired of hiding everything. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of just being quiet. Like I even came out and said it. I'm tired of being quiet. I'm tired of hiding everything. I'm tired of the silence. Just the silence, just taunting me. I can't handle it anymore. I may have to be quiet sometimes, but I don't have to be quiet about everything. And that's what I'm here on YouTube to express. That I have a right to be the person I am. That I have a right to express myself just as much as anyone else. And sure, you can choose not to like it. You may not like it, but I have a right to express myself as I am. And I do my best to be considerate of others, but I can't do it. I can't do it at the cost of my own mental health. That's not healthy. And that's also not right. And I can tell that I've suffered a lot just based off the length of these videos. Okay, I unlocked Alexis. I'm first and foremost a duelist. So if there's a competition to see who's #1 in the world, of course I'm competing. You best be competing. And by the way, I plan to use Alexis a lot. I've put all my heart and strategies into my deck. So I give it all I got in every single duel with the aid of this card. Cyber Blader. If you underestimate my cyber girls, you'll be seeing stars. I've unlocked Alexis. I've unlocked my birthday twin. Well, one of them. Yeah, because there are actually a lot of fictional characters from Japanese media that share my birthday, and as I've already mentioned, that's because of Children's Day and how significant it is over there. Okay, so I was in the wrong tab again. Okay. I have to be Jaden again. Well, I can be Jaden, but let me look. Winged Karibo. Okay, well, do I have Winged Karibo? I think I'd flip my shit if I don't. And like, seriously, I'd be surprised. I'm probably going to wait to unlock Jessie until later because, I don't know, I'd rather focus on Zane now. Is Jesse's missions, wait a minute, was I looking at Jessie at that time or was I looking at someone else? Guys, my brain is everywhere. Okay. I'm just gonna take a look. I should have Karibo. At least Winged Karibo. Because it would make no sense to not have him. But I'm going to check anyway because this game is very strange. Okay, I do have winged Karibo. That's good. Although I've never used him. No, I probably should, but not right now. Okay, let me go back to those missions. I think I'll save Jaden right now and probably do something. I don't know. Now, whose missions was I looking at? Okay. Yeah, I was looking at Jesse's, just making sure. At least I know Jesse is a name I've heard before. There's Hey, I've never heard that name before. And by the way, I don't even know how to make accent marks. So for a while, I just looked at her English name and I was like, T? But it's actually Taya. And I used to spell her name as T-A-Y-A because I didn't realize her name has an accent mark in it. So yeah, I actually prefer Taya's Japanese name because I can spell it. I can spell it without an accent mark. Though if I was going to speak Japanese, I'd probably have to use kanji or something. Which might be easy or difficult depending. Okay, I have to summon winged Kuriboh one time in one duel. Okay, that's not actually that difficult. Actually, these duels don't actually seem all that difficult. Oh, that's why I unlocked Pegasus. Okay, well that makes sense. So I did have to unlock Pegasus. And I was just wondering because I know I went to the trouble of unlocking him, and I was like, did I have to unlock him? Yeah, I actually did for this because I had to be Pegasus. So that mission I do need to be that character for. So Jesse's missions seem reasonable. Of course, I had to make Pegasus a deck. Give me a second. I don't really want to make him my deck, but I have to do it. Okay, so what kind of deck do I make him? I'm not using his 10 monsters. I'm sorry, that's too much for me. I guess I'll keep the ritual monster in there. And the ritual spell, but that's it. It comes down to luck whether that happens, and I'm not going to care if that... I'm not prioritizing that. Relinquish isn't exactly the best card out there anyway, so... I'll use it if I get the opportunity, but it's not going to be my core strategy. Okay. I was surprised when I looked at Pegasus' age, and at the time I did that, I was younger than him, but now I'm older than him, and he's still creepy. Like, I thought Pegasus was like in his 40s or something. But he's actually not, and that makes him so much creepier. Okay. I'm gonna use something good. I don't know. Something that's reliable enough to get me through this. This is going to be a lot of hell, so I'm just going with what's familiar to me. I'll put in some Inzonus monsters too. Actually, no, I'll do it. No taking back my strategy once it's been created. Unless I just know there's an easier one to use. Is there an easier one to use here? Well, probably, but I've got my mind made up, guys. You know I don't want to change it. I'm playing as Pegasus, and honestly, I just want this to be over. I feel like I'm insulting Pegasus. And if that does sound like an insult, well, he can interpret it as one if he wants. And just pretend he can be offended. I actually don't think he would be offended, to be honest. I just get that vibe that he would not be offended at all, and he might even say thanks. Or something else that is just equally as absurd. Like Pegasus did, you are not old enough to say some of the things you say. Okay, I'm gonna put this card in the deck. I'm doing whatever the hell I want. I give no fucks. I give so little fucks I've stopped caring when I say it. I mean, my biggest problem with censoring that word out is, dude, I said it on accident. So, should I just apologize for saying it on accident? Maybe I can just embrace it instead. Okay. This is a mess of cards here. Where's Amazoness Tiger? Did I not favorite all of the Amazoness monsters after the hell I've... Listen, guys. I've been obsessed with that archetype for a long time, so... Since it was my favorite for the longest time, I think I'm going to make all Amazoness monsters my favorite cards. I mean, the reason I'm doing it is because, well, nostalgia. I know that it's not the best archetype out there, but I love it. And I also love other archetypes too, so I was glad to see Amazonesses in Arc 5. But Arc 5 just didn't give them enough time to shine. I was like, I was so insulted. Okay, I need to put in some traps. I still don't use many traps, but okay. I'm gonna put in something besides Amazoness, well, you know. I love traps. I say as I don't use as many of them as I claim. Well, it's still because I don't get my favorite ones. I don't have them all. Okay. This is enough. I plan to make some very creepy decks in the future, by the way. I do mean that. Creepy decks. Though, to be honest, I think we all know that was the plan, to make some creepy decks. I already announced I was planning to make gimmick puppets, so we know I was going to start making some creepy decks. Anyway, Pegasus is getting a duel. I hope I can afford this. Wait a minute. Oh, I don't remember what I was... I'll just download level 30, whatever. I don't have enough spoons to just bother checking levels like mad. I'm just going to assume level 30 if I don't know. Okay, Jesse, where are you? Okay. There you are. I don't actually... Okay. Anyway. If I end up not winning, if I end up not fulfilling that requirement, I'm gonna have to go back and do it. But I think I just have to win. But I don't remember why. Pegasus, what is your connection with Jesse? Besides the whole you bell thing. Besides the whole you bell thing. Well, that's more of an indirect connection than anything else. Okay, You may think I'm exhausted, but I've got so much energy still left inside of me. And you may think I'm bullshitting, but I'm not. I'm very serious. Settings, notification, interesting. I'm just looking at my phone, by the way. I don't know what's going on with the... Oh, yeah. Okay, what am I looking for? And also, I can't be looking at my phone while I'm recording videos. Or not too much, at least. I have to be actively commentating because that's... I've got some, I don't even know where I was going with that. I do know that I was going somewhere with that, but, I've got some standards. I may not be the most professional person out there, but I've got some standards. And, those standards mean I'm not on my phone during streams or videos. Sometimes there's an exception for this or that, but to be honest, it's just what it is. I'm not sure what my phone was trying to say to me. Maybe it had something to do with the app I just downloaded. I don't know. Now I am checking how people responded to my post on Facebook. Yes, that is where I posted it. And while I do hate Facebook, I mean, I have a use for it now, so I may as well use it. I deleted my Facebook account, and I actually brought it back at the last second. Well, it was not really the last second, I just brought it back. I didn't think I was going to need Facebook again. I didn't think I would be on Facebook again, but, my brain was like, are you sure? And I'm like, yes. And my brain asked again, are you sure? And I said yes. But, you know, whatever. Oh, wow. I've got this card without even using it. I didn't have to use a card to get this. It just showed up. I just got lucky. Okay, I prefer that to actually using a card and then getting another one. I got so very lucky there. Okay. Yeah. Pegasus has the Millennium Eye. We don't question the timeline, okay? I know some people may be questioning the timeline, but we don't question it. Things are what they are, okay? They don't have to make sense. But I do overanalyze a lot. And I like how I've just given up on getting Mokuba since it doesn't have a time. Well, I think I can just do it whenever I want, and I think I prefer that. Because I'm not good enough to get to silver rank right now, so I'm glad that I have time to work on this. Okay, back to DX World, and I'm going to switch back to Yamiyuki. Yeah, I'm going to switch back to him, by the way. Since, you know, he's the second main protagonist. I know Yugi is the main protagonist, but, Yamiyuki, I think he shares that role. I think you can share the protagonist role with someone else. If you want to argue with me on this, well, I'll just disagree further because I'm thinking of having two characters share the role myself in my work. But for some reason, I still keep being told I'm the protagonist. Because sure, why? Why not? Okay, there's a thing there. So I assume I did it right. Okay, good. It didn't actually specify a level. It just said win one duel against Jesse while playing as Pegasus. And I just went straight for level 30. I still won though. I'm probably going to be forced to use Tin Monsters at some point. I don't actually know what kind of occasion that would be for though. Okay. And now, I'm not going to accomplish all of these in one sitting. I think I'm going to leave Kariba out of this for now. No, I want him in the deck. Just for the potential to use him. However, I don't really expect him to show up. But maybe he will. Maybe he'll show up. I mean, maybe he'll see Jade and he's like, okay, Karibo noise. I can't speak Karibo, okay? But actually, I think Karibo is very cute. If you think Karibo isn't cute, I disagree with you. I do not share your opinion. Okay, which card am I? Okay, I'm gonna take this card. Wait, hold on. I'll take out Persenatrix. I'll take out a third one. I'll take out a third of her. To put in Karibo. I assume it means Karibo, but I actually don't remember. Does it say plain Karibo or whatever? Jaden gets ringed. He gets winged Karibo, so that's what I'm using. Okay. Change has been made. Good luck to me. Good luck to me. I said I wanted to focus on unlocking Zane, but now I'm focusing on unlocking Jesse instead. Yeah, sure. Okay, well, what are Zane's missions? Okay. Okay, Zane's missions aren't that difficult either. Oh, I had to win one duel against my opponent during his turn. Well, I can do that. I just have to make sure Zane decks out. And then I end my turn after he decks out, and he just decks out. Okay, that's a stupid strategy. I should actually win during his turn. I should pick a valid strategy. But decking out is still a way to lose. So, I guess whatever happens, happens. Oh, I was surprised to see that. But yeah, I actually did fusion summon against Zane. Yeah, that was interesting. That was an interesting occasion. All those fusion summons were interesting occasions right there. Yeah, so unlocking these characters isn't as difficult as I thought it was. Well, Dr. Crowley might still give me a hard time, but He gives Jaden a hard time in canon anyway. So of course Jaden's going to have a hard time with that. I really shouldn't have had a hard time with that objective, but I did, so I had to live with that. And I still think it's possible that I could still fail again at doing it. So that's why I want more keys, all the keys, before I try doing against him again. I was lucky with the Paradox Brothers, okay? Right. Sorry, I was tuning out for a second. You know, spiritual stuff and all that. Hello, Crowler. I see your level hasn't changed. Actually, would it change if I just dulled him? Okay, fine, I'll dull him. Auto duel it is. I was actually intending to click that, but my mouse was already hovering. Okay, I don't think that's a good thing. I think that says I use auto duel a bit too much. So, how are you doing? Oh. Well, you didn't last long, did you, Crowler? You know, I remember calling him Dr. Crowler, like he says to do, like he says, I have a PhD in dueling. Call me Dr. Crowler. And I'm just like, I actually respected that at first, but now I'm not even calling him Professor Crowler. Why should I even care? How do you get a PhD in dueling anyway? How does that work in that universe? Yeah, sure. He always says that, and it's never true. When I duel Crowler, I never get the impression he's trying to let me duel. I never get the impression he's letting me win. Because he's not. He's just saying that because he wants to feel better about losing. Okay, I already won with a dueling assessment of at least 3,000. I assume that happened just now. And that's actually funny because it was just not intentional. I said it was easy, guys. I said it was so easy. Inflict 1,000 or more of a... That's actually interesting. I might do something like that and just give Axel his first deck. You know, I don't remember much about Axel, but I actually like him. I don't remember much about this character. I don't remember much about, but I still remember like him, if I recall correctly. I mean, when I was dueling him, he seemed pretty nice. Okay, so inflicting 1,000. Wait a minute. Well, if I do Crawler, I'll at least do at least 1,000 points of damage. But I'm gonna go see how many keys I've recovered. I doubt I can duel him, but I just want to know. Oh, I can actually, but I'm not risking it. I'm gonna duel Jesse instead. He's well, he's nicer to me, that's what. Though Jaden really doesn't take anything Crawler says too seriously, so there's that. Okay, now, I have no idea how these are gonna play out, but most of these I have to destroy monsters at level when doing against them at level 30. So I don't think I'll destroy 7 monsters in that, but I don't know, maybe I will. I don't know, maybe I will. I destroy monsters a lot. Yeah, let's see. Let's duel. I bet I'll win. I'm not actually betting anything, by the way, because, you know, your deck is still level 30 and I'm terrified. Okay. Okay. Activate effect. Brave news. I'm actually going to wait. I want to see if I can summon someone else in this duel. So far I have to win against him at level 30, but anything else? I know I need to summon Winged Karibo during this duel. I have to destroy 7 monsters. I don't remember much else. I guess we'll see what happens. Okay, so this is going to be destroyed monster 1. The number is going to reset every time I fail to do it. Oh. Okay. Select the cards to add from your deck to your hand. This card. And my turn is over. So your move. Oof. Yeah, did effect damage. Okay, so it's my turn and I'm being lazy and not drawing. Okay, I drew a card. Alright, I'm going to set this card. And I'm going to set this card face down. I'm going to attack my opponent's face down card. That's just run monster 2. No, I don't actually want to activate it. Actually, I want some different Neos. I want some different elemental hero fusions. I say as I had the opportunity to get a lot of them, and I chose not to get one. But listen, the card I got was still for Yuya's deck, okay? What? It was still for Jaden's deck, okay? Okay, I didn't expect what just left my mouth. I did not expect that at all. I have no idea what my brain is thinking right now. But that was weird. Now I know my brain a lot. It can have some questionable input. I mean, lately some things have left my mouth without me even thinking about it, and I'm like, dude, this is some stupidly stereotypical astrology bullshit. But I think I just said Yuya, and I'm like, what? Under what context would I be thinking about Yuya like this? Is it because, well, I guess Yuya and Jedi are kind of similar. But I still like Jaden more. I mean, for one thing, Jaden's deck is easier to use in duelings compared to you. By the way, I'm saying this before Arc 5 Worlds has even been released. But I'm saying it because I actually truly believe it. With the way pendulum summoning works, I don't see it. Also, I don't even know how pendulum summons work. I think I would forget how to use them more than Yuya. Yuya only forgot once, and that was for plot-related reasons. I would forget how to pendulum summon without that excuse. Like, Yuya had an excuse. I don't. Okay. I fusion summoned again. Actually, did I need to fusion summon more than once? I can't remember, but I did fusion summon more than once. I think Neos was involved in something. Do I keep, well, okay. The duel wouldn't be fun if I couldn't at least do something interesting. Okay, which monster is this? I forgot. I forgot. I guess I'll have to keep destroying monsters then until I know I've destroyed 7. Destroyed monsters 3. A destroyed monster 4. Yes, I'm counting. And I'm prolonging this duel for certain reasons. But I know I'll have to duel Jesse again regardless. Okay, destroyed monster 5. He's running out of cards in his deck. Hold on a second. If you're out of monsters, that kinda, well, let me look. I don't think I've destroyed enough yet. That was monster 5 I destroyed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know if all of those were my destroyed. I don't know if I destroyed all of those. I'll activate this card. I'll put it on this card. And that's it for my turn. I'm still trying to destroy 7 monsters. Okay, I'm gonna have to destroy as many monsters that I possibly can think of. So, destroyed monster 5. Even if I've already destroyed 6, or even if this is the 7th one. Destroyed monster 5. Did I already make that count? I can't remember. Opponent's turn. There was... Okay. A winged Karibo. I can't summon him though because of reasons. Oh, what? What did I do? Okay. Well, that's fine, that's fine. I'm actually okay with that. Destroyed monster 6. Okay, and I think this is a card I can safely discard. Okay, so if you've got any other monsters. Okay, destroyed monster 7. Okay. I'm not summoning, Karibo, but, I think I had to finish him off with Neos, but I can't remember. Anyway, this is the 7th monster I've destroyed. I just had to count and make sure. Okay, Neos attacks. And now, remember, I have to come back and, defeat. I have to summon Winged Karibo, so that's it. So, yeah. So, how many of those did I get? I know I won, but, how many did I actually successfully take out? Besides destroying 7 monsters, it appears that I destroyed exactly 7. Which is good, because I definitely counted 7. So I'm glad I decided to do that. We'll see. We'll see, Jesse. Okay, there are 3 there. Okay, let me see what those 3 are. Summon elemental hero Neos 1 time in a duel against Jesse. And went. Okay, nice. I summoned Neos and basically defeated him. Yeah. So that's the ones I completed. I know I didn't complete the Winged Karibo one. That's the one I've got left to complete. I have to summon Winged Karibo once. So that's it. But I'm still planning to win that one, so actually, hold on. I just want to double check, guys. I want to double check. I know I'm driving you guys mad, but I have to check. I have to make sure I know what I'm doing, man. Okay. AL level 30. Okay, I had to do it at level 30. That's fine. I've actually almost got Jesse fully unlocked. I'm like, this is so hard. And then, like, in less than a week, I'm like, this is actually not as hard as I thought. I'm like, I'll probably end up having Crawler left as the last person to unlock. Although that might not be true. Anyway. I do not currently have Winged Karibo in my hand. But by the way, I'm gonna be destroying as many monsters as I can. And just warning you. I actually expected that. And that means I know something that I didn't realize I knew. Okay, Clayman. Can I choose his position? Yeah. I'll put him in defense position. I am still surprised that I'm pretty good at using Jaden's deck. I'm like, I seem to be using his deck better than I've used any deck. And I'm like, how? And now I want other elemental hero fusion monsters. And I'm like, how? What's going on? I know I'm supposed to, you know, I had to summon Winged Karibo, but part of that is not letting him win. And I'm still going to work on that, but I have to destroy his monsters when he summons them. What are you going to do? Oh, well, I'm not going to attack that. I actually probably should. Okay, I'll attack it. But I mean, there could be any number of reasons why you shouldn't attack a monster that was summoned in attack position. I mean, this is just Jesse at level 30. This is not new Jesse. This is fairly advanced Jesse. So he reaches his full form at level 40. Okay. Well, I attack this monster. And yeah, I'm destroying monsters again. I have to wait for Karibo. Now, while I wait for Karibo, I still want to make sure that I don't let you win. No allowing my opponent to win. Okay, what does this card do? This card, okay. Okay. I'll allow that. I draw. Okay. This card does less damage, so I'll attack with this. I'm still hoping that I can draw Karibo. Kind of worried here. Because Jesse will keep summoning things in attack position. Can you just stop? I'm trying not to lose, but in the process of that, you're... Hold on. It gains... Okay. Okay, well, I don't know. Okay, well, I see, well, you're allowed to destroy that card. I mean, just saying. I think that I need to be kept in check to some extent. This does not mean letting my opponent win. This just means, you know, basic, just normal stuff. If I attack, you know what, I can't. His opponent, I mean, his life points are going down pretty quickly, so I have to try to tone down the damage. Yeah, you'll destroy that, that's fine. I'm waiting for Karibo. Winged Karibo. You know, I don't even know how to see spirits, so Jaden can do something that I can't. At least for now. I actually like that he can do certain things that I can't. Because, he's fictional in the context of this world. So it's more interesting that he can do that. I mean, yeah. Although, to be fair, I may one day be able to see spirits. Like I said before. I'm not sure if I'm ready for something like that. I'm not sure I'll be ready if it ever happens, but I hope the good comes first, please. Okay, so you're attacking my card. Okay, I'll allow it. I'll allow it, yeah. Well, thing is, I do have a lot of monsters, but if I'm allowed to summon too many and keep too many on the field, well, that lowers the chances of me pulling Karibo. So I let him do things on purpose, so I can be sure that I'm not going to go too far. I'm actually surprised I have to do this. But like I said, the more you duel, the better you get. And I suspect this will be the exact same thing. If I duel, the more I duel, the better I'll get. So I'm operating from that mindset. And I do believe that mindset is very accurate. The more you do something, the more you're able to do it. This is why I understand astrology. This is why I understand tarot cards. Well, okay, tarot cards can really make me have to think. But I think that's because I think the tarot can just pick up on my energy. It can sense that I've got big thinker energy. So it's like, here's the challenge. Can you interpret this card in a way that is not negative? And I'm just like, maybe. Not all the time, but yeah. I'm fusion summoning again. I want to, okay, I'm gonna use this card. I'm gonna do it with this card. Yeah. I think I, forgot about something. Just saying. I don't remember what I forgot. What was Axe of Despair equipped to? Okay, well. It doesn't matter what happens. I will still win. And by the way, I could have just won. And there are many times I could have won, but I was trying to accomplish something specific for unlock missions and all that. So there's definitely that. Okay. I attacked that monster face down. Although the fusion monster I fusion summons can't attack. I mean, he can attack, he just can't do damage. Which is actually a good thing. Maybe wait. That is a good thing. I should make use of his skill as needed. Okay. I definitely go a bit far. Okay, I'm gonna use this card. And I want to use that card on the field, but I'm not going to. I'll use this monster again. And I'll summon this. I am going too far. My opponent can stop me if he wants, but dude, hold on a second. How many cards are in my fusion deck? 3. Okay, I've just summoned 3. Okay. I was just like, wow. I've summoned a lot. I fusion summoned more than I thought I could. Like we're talking. I have to fusion summon in twice. Oh my god! How do I do that? And now, hours later, I am fusion summoning twice. No problems. Just doing it because I can. And I always think that's very interesting. Okay, this is terrifying, but I'm gonna let it happen. I'm going to let it happen. I don't even know what's about to happen. This could be my doom. He's done a lot of damage to my life points because I've allowed it. Okay. Wow, his fill is now gone. And now he activates the continuous trap. I have no idea what it does, so I'm gonna have to read that. During each of your standby phases, inflict damage to our opponent equal to the number of face-up continuous spell cards on the field times 150. Continuous spell cards. Do field spells count? And does your Crystal Beast count as a continuous spell? Yeah. But Jesse's going to deck out soon, so, Sure, he can deal damage to me, but, he's going to deck out before he can do that. Because I've got a lot of, well, yeah. Okay, so... Oh, this is nice. Okay. Wait, no, I did not mean... Okay, great. I didn't mean to do that. I absolutely did not mean it. But okay. Okay, I end my turn, it goes back to the field. Anyway. My opponent just dealt damage to me, but it doesn't, my opponent just decked out. Can I just summon Kuribo? That is not Kuribo. Okay, well. I have to end it. It's over. My opponent is, he's decked out, so I have to end it. Okay. Well, that was a nice duel. Although, I don't particularly like when my opponent decks out because of my weird strategies. But I actually like trying to accomplish one specific thing in a duel. Because I'm good at being, I destroyed 10 monsters in this duel. Yeah, that's amazing. And I'm getting some of Jesse's cards. I actually have to remember not to slip up and use Jesse's Japanese name. I mean, I slip up every now and then with Jaden. Actually, yeah, that's right. I have slipped up with Jaden. I've called him Jedi instead of Jaden. I'm running out of keys. So, Quattro, can you please, if you can communicate with me in any way, can you show up in my opening hand? I don't really expect that. Yeah, I didn't expect that to happen. I didn't expect that. But I mean, he might be wanting to show up. I wonder what the Kuribo call implies. Like, how do you summon a Kuribo? And not in a duel. I mean, like how would Jaden be like? So, Wings Kuribo, can you come here for a second, please? Yeah. How would he do that? And I think it's cool that Jaden can see. I think it's cool that Jaden can see Dawn Spirits. Anyway, I'm destroying that monster. I just destroyed 10 monsters, not last duel. Now I had to make sure that well, I had to do some damage to him, but I don't know. I want to get Kuribo. But now he has that card earlier in the duel. So I may not be able to stall as much as I want. So I should take this into consideration and plan my moves and plan my moves accordingly. You know, when I dueled against Syrus that one time, I think I started to feel legitimately feel some form of enjoyment, which is something I occasionally experience, and those occasions are getting more and more frequent, so I hope to be back to normal soon. But right now I'm not normal, and I actually have to live with that. I have to live with the mistakes I've made. Okay, I don't want to deal any battle damage to you. I just want to kill your cards. Yeah, that's right. I just want to kill his cards. But this means that I can attack his monsters in attack position, and he won't be dealt damage, which is good. I want that. Okay. I take 150 points of damage. As much as I don't want to be taking that much damage, it's not a lot. Okay, what am I doing? Why do I keep forgetting to second summon Gemini monsters? Anyway. If he summons a monster and tries to kill one of my monsters, I'm gonna let that happen too. You can do all the burn damage you want, but that's not gonna help you if you deck out. Okay, I don't see Kuribo. You know, I think Kuribo would show up if I actually had just 20 cards in my deck. Actually, did I mention I was going to make a deck for that? Well, I do remember I was going to make a deck specifically for going against Prowler. I was going to make a deck specifically for finishing that off. But I don't know. Activate this effect. What can I summon? Okay, I can summon this. Okay, I am going mad again. I wonder if I really should. I wonder if I should keep playing as Jade in ranked duels. I wonder how that would go. Okay, I end my turn. But I'm definitely paying attention to Jesse's deck count. And now I'm also getting a bit low in life points, but I think I'll be fine. And I allowed that, as I explained I would. I'm not using that spell cards. I'm not using that trap. Under normal circumstances, oh yes. Okay. Okay, well, I summoned Cravo. I'm going to attack you now. Though oh, wow. I'm gonna finish him off with Cravo. No, I can't believe I finished him off with Cravo. Oh my god. That was fun. That was great fun. Though, you know, when I'm on YouTube, I don't think anyone can tell that I struggle with enjoying things. That's still because I'm recovering and I'm doing a great job at recovering my ability to enjoy things, but you should have seen me last year. I was a wreck. I know everyone was a wreck last year, but I mean, last year I made an effort to try to enjoy things more, and I realized I still have anhedonia, and I was like, oh god, how did I go through 2 years not knowing I still had it? And then I realized, because for the bulk of 2018 and 2019, my primary focus was not on enjoying things. That was just so weird. I did not compute how I managed to accomplish that. But I managed to restore enough functionality by the end of 2017 that I got through 2 entire years without realizing I still have anhedonia. That was just weird. I don't know, man. Have you been through season 4 yet? Actually, he's just talking about this world, not the world he's talking about Duel Links, obviously, but I just think it's funny. Alright, I've unlocked Jesse. Okay, I'm just doing this like, it's no big deal. I think this game has changed me. I think it's helping me heal. And you know what? That's actually very interesting. That's the most Yu-Gi-Oh thing you could ever hear. It's like I'm a protagonist. But you actually don't want to see me as a protagonist. I mean, not when it comes to dueling. I mean, I'd probably be criticized more than Yusaku. Okay. I'm going to save leveling to the next stage for a bit later. I'm going to save Crawler for later. And I'm going to focus on Zane. Man, this is going to be awesome. I have made so much progress. Okay. And now let's see. I have to inflict 3,000 or more points of battle damage against Zane. Which, by the way, I can definitely do that. Pet. I have to summon that. Hold on, I have to go look at. Do I even have that card? I don't. Okay, did I misclick? I'm actually grateful that time because I don't remember what that card is called. I don't even remember if I got it. Oh, I needed Jesse to unlock Zane. Well, okay, that's interesting. So, I was planning to work on unlocking Zane, but I needed Jesse to actually unlock Zane. So, I ended up unlocking Jesse first, and this is just funny. I was not paying attention to that requirement at all. Okay, that I can do pretty well. That I can do. I'll find a way. This is probably the easiest one on the list. I could just use the blue eye strategy, but I'm not going to because Jaden's deck. I almost said you say again. Why? What's going on with my brain today? To be honest, I think I'm just recalling how I'm behind on 5Ds. I put a lot of focus on Zexo World, DM World, and GX World, but 5D's World is not as far ahead. Dark Side of Dimensions isn't either really, but I'm not going to count that. Or I'm not going to count that because that's a continuation of the DM series. I can't remember which one. Is it? I think it's the manga. A continuation of the manga. I can't remember, but it must be because Pegasus was, I think he was dead. Wait a minute. In what context? I don't even think it was mentioned that entire movie. Okay, whatever. Okay. Okay. You know, I was surprised at how well Dark Side of Dimensions was dubbed. There were actual guns. I was like, oh my god, guns. Actual guns. And that was so amazing to me because they censored guns out of the DM dub. And I somehow missed that. I thought that Kaiba was using his suitcase as protection against bullets, but there weren't actual guns there. And I'm just saying, they also censored Merrick's backstory, but I was like, wait, they censored that? I thought that sounded pretty painful in the dub. I thought it was traumatic because of the reasons that it was traumatic, basically. Yeah. I think by the time I realized that Merrick's backstory was censored, I had already been through some shit myself. Wait. Actually, I think that was the time I was pissed off that 4Kids censored the dub. I think that was the time I learned about it. But I still thought Pegasus was drinking wine. But when I looked at that picture, that was definitely not wine that I've seen. I was like, wow, that actually does not look like wine. It actually does look like grape juice. But I'm definitely the kind of person that would drink grape juice out of a wine glass. I'm just saying I would do that. I would also order milk at a bar. I am actually serious. Well, I'd probably order water instead. Or actually, I'd rather not even go to a bar. Okay, I was going to look up that card and see if I've got it. Parapsychroid. Okay, okay, I'm going to look that up. If I've got that card, I want to be Syrus, I can put it in. Okay. Oh, right. I forgot about this strategy. This strategy doesn't need to be used anymore. I can honestly trash most of this deck. But it was fun. I liked using it. But I think I should get rid of it. Or I could just give it to someone else. Does anyone want this deck? I'll give it to someone that doesn't have a deck yet. I think I'll give it to, I was thinking of giving it to Bennett Keith, but, actually I want a gambling deck with him. Because he would use one. And that's where, okay. How about I give it to Mako for right now? Sorry, Mako, but you're not the water duelist I'm focused on. Okay. Well, I'm probably gonna have to use Mako's, whatever. I'm copying this. Okay. Yep. He now has Syrus's deck, and I'm saving that. Save your active character. And now I'm active as Mako in the Emerald. I have no idea what to think about that, but okay. Okay, I'm going to change Syrus's deck to something more serious. Obviously, I don't have every card for his deck, but I have some cards. And I think I can make his deck better. Better than that. Even if I do like that strategy. Okay, no cards found. Well, how do I get that card then? And, I'm going to look through Syrus's level up thing and see what it says. That looks like the most cursed thing I've ever seen. Okay, I'm not serious. I'm sure a lot of people like him. But, he's not a major character, to be honest. Okay, I'm checking. And what level would Syrus have to be if he does get it while leveling up? Okay, that's not it. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. That is not it. That isn't it. Oh, okay, well. Okay. He does he even get it leveling up? Steamroid. Drillroid. Shockroid. No, he doesn't get it leveling up. How do I feel about this? Well, if I open Google on my computer, it's going to make this recording lag. So I'm going to look it up on Google on my phone because I can do that. Okay. I was on the wiki. Oh, I'm already on the wiki. I left it here just in case I needed it again. But now I need it for a different card. Okay, I need to remember what the card's name is. Okay, search it. Okay, I found it. This card is a fusion monster. That card looks, you know, okay, I'm gonna sound weird, but that bicycle looks very cute. Yeah, I think I like it. I don't know how to get it though. And I want to know what rarity it is. Well, it's level 5. So it can't be that bad. It can't be that difficult to get. And it doesn't seem that overpowered, so I might be able to get it just by doing Syrus, but I want to see. Okay, this is just a phantom wiki of the card. It doesn't... I'm going to, look up the links and figure out how to unlock it. Okay. I hate texting because I'm so bad at it. It's kind of funny that I'm looking up stuff on this phone and talking about how I don't know. I mean, I could just type, how do I get this card? And, I mean, the chat might respond to me, but, I'd rather just look it up. Okay. There's this Reddit discussion that's like, I've been trying to unlock Zane, but I can't because no matter how many times I do Syrus, I just don't get it. Well, that's one reason I'm very hesitant to actually duel him for that card, because, you don't necessarily get what you want when you duel someone. You may get lucky, but that's not a guarantee. And that's why Bronk is, and that's why I'm going through the motions of leveling him up and potentially catching him up with Yuma, even though I don't want to. It's just because I may not be able to get it otherwise. However, Syrus does not get the card by leveling up, while Bronk does get the card he needs by leveling up. And that's a problem. Okay. Wow. Wow. This is just what? What? Dude. Just by Googling, I'm like, what the hell kind of luck have you guys had? But I've had some luck too, actually. I don't acknowledge that enough. I've been pretty lucky in this game. I'm acting like I haven't been, but I have. Okay, well, Reddit, I'm not going to touch you right now, because if I do, I'm not leaving. Okay. How do I get this card? What? Give me a second. I think I saw something wrong. I think I'm definitely doing this wrong. So, how do I get this card? I can get it from a dream ticket. I can get it from Syrus. I can get it with Rarity. No, wait, I don't think that works. Okay, so I get it from Shop and Tickets. And I can also get it by dueling Syrus. I don't want to do that. I just don't think I'd get lucky, but, okay, I'll do it. I want to get it, so I have to do it. I don't have to like it, but I have to. So, Syrus, And let me look at your keys. Yeah, that's right. Let me look at your keys. I'm gonna have Syrus dual Bronc. And then I'm going to have Syrus dual Bronc. From, you know, I'm just going to have them duel each other from both ends of the gate. I'll be Syrus, and later I'll be Bronc, and then I'll be Syrus. Now I'm seeing if they duel each other, if they'll give me the cards I want. But it's not as irritating with Bronc because at least he gets the card by level up. I'm frustrated because Syrus doesn't. Wrong sibling here. No. Wait. Yeah, okay, I'm going to, gold. I think those are actually yellow keys instead of gold. Anyway, I've got to do 112 right now. This is, it's a huge risk, but I'm taking it, I'm putting it on the line. I do it. I'm doing it. I am definitely going to enjoy this. It really doesn't matter if I am successful or not, but I wish I could be. I wish I could be. But you can't say you're unlucky if you don't even bother trying. Okay, well, I am bricking. I've bricked. Okay. I draw. Sorry for the hesitation, Barrow. I was just mourning my opening hand. I'm still mourning my opening hand. So if anyone is curious how I'm doing, I'm still mourning. Wow. Okay. Okay, I'm done being distracted, but I'm kind of worried about this duel. I'm not going to lie. I'm definitely worried. Okay, great. I need a card I can summon. I'm going to change that to defense position. I can summon this. That's good. I have no idea how I'm going to go. How this is going to go. I'm still, you know, kind of irked a bit, but I'll be fine. I'll be fine. If a bunch of people have to go through pain and suffering to unlock a character, so do I. I mean, listen, guys. I'm not a... I can do it. It doesn't matter how hard I think it is. It doesn't matter how bad my luck is. I can do what it takes. Though I still don't want to use up all my keys trying to get in. I don't want to use up all my keys trying to get a single card. But if that's what happens, that's what happens. I am willing to do whatever it takes. $3,000 life points to my 2,800. You know, when people commentate on things and compare scores, I never know what they're talking about. They say like 3-2, and I'm like, okay, who's winning though? And it's just confusing. And I mean, the point is probably, and I mean, the confusion stems from, well, 3-2 does not specify which teams have those scores. And I'm sure it's just shorthand for how things are going, but if you aren't paying attention to what's going on, how the hell are you going to know what's happening? This is going to take forever. I feel like I'm in hell. I'm in dueling hell. Welcome to dueling hell, guys, where you duel a lot for the card you want, and you never get them. But I have to take the risk. This is basically the extent of how far I'm willing to risk anything. Give me a card game, I'll put some risk into it. But I'm not really much of a risk taker. Okay. I haven't gotten it. I got okay. This is called Pain. Have you heard of it, Syrus? I'm sure you have. But you may have forgotten, you know, like hours ago. I'm gonna have to take a break, Jeet, soon. Yeah, no matter how long I record, I'm still eating, so don't worry, guys. I'm also still drinking water, so don't worry about that either. Okay. I end my turn. May luck be with me. I'll probably have to give this at least a few tries. But I just don't know what I'm supposed to do. It's like torture. But I've spent hours and hours and hours of grinding for one thing in the past. Now you may be wondering, well, in which game did you do this? Now, I have to actually remember a good game that's a good example. I've definitely done a lot of grinding in gyms before as well, but I don't feel like that's the best example. I feel like there's a better example out there of the kind of torture I've gone through just to unlock someone. Or, you know, maybe not necessarily someone specific, but something. And now, I'm just trying to think. In which case, what is the most memorable experience grinding my ass off fits this scenario and what I fear is before my very eyes, and what I fear my reality is going to turn into. What is the biggest example of that? Okay, hold on. I think I've got something coming up. Oh, let me think. I'm thinking. I think trying to get Psycholia has been the worst. Obviously, that's more of an achievement, and it's not exactly grinding. But because I have not achieved that achievement, it has been a grind. And it is awful. Now, if I had to say, what's more likely to happen? Do I get this card from Syrus, or do I get Psycholia? I would pick Syrus. I mean, I've considered using some ability to just see. Do I say so I can win right now? Okay, I'll win. I'll try it. Okay, did I win? Okay. I'll wait for the next I'll win signal to come up. I've considered that, but I don't know. Something just tells me I'm not quite that skilled. I don't know if I can do that 15 times in a row and be that successful. But I mean, it would be the most impressive way of getting Psycholia to ever exist. Because I don't think many people could actually use Psycholia to get that achievement. And now I realized I actually forgot to explain what Psycholia was. Well, basically, it's like, you see which cards you'll get, and you see which cards your opponents get. And in Vanguard, it's been primarily I know I will win because I can hear the voices of the cards telling me so. That's actually not entirely what Psycholia can do. Psycholia can tell you if you'll win, but it can also tell you if you'll lose. And the only reason I even know this is because I've got some form of psychic ability, I think. Some form of that. So, that's probably the only reason I understand Psycholia. I mean, Rin tells Kai, well, or someone, I don't know. He tells someone, oh, Psycholia doesn't guarantee that you'll win a card fight. And I was like, I don't understand what you're talking about. But now I do, because of experiences. But I definitely still believe I'm more likely to get that card from Syrus than I am to get the Psycholia title. I think I would definitely get that card first. And now I guess part of that is wanting to fight Burnout. I'm not sure, but if I'm not careful, I'll achieve dueling Burnout. And I do actually expect to calm down with the video uploads eventually. But I think right now it's just, this is something new. So I'm hooked on that. Although dueling isn't new, it's just I'm pursuing a new path. And that's the new part. It's very terrifying, but I can handle it. I know I can handle it because of the complete suffering I've experienced. Certain things may not be pleasant, but that does not change that I can handle it. So I believe that throughout the past year, and even this year, I've grown to be capable of handling things that might not have been as easy to deal with before. And I still don't think dealing with certain things is easy. But I do think that I can deal with certain things better compared to before. And that's why I decided to do this. I'm also deciding to do this because my brain won't stop telling me to do it. And it's like I want to break, and my brain is like, no. Hell, even Duel Links is like, no. But it's like, I wanted the Arclight brothers since I started the game. But I didn't see them in there when I unlocked the world, and I was like, when do I get them? So, this is actually why. This is why I do not get a break right now. But actually, I don't think things will calm down even after getting all the Arclight brothers. And I can get all of them. I can get every single character from every series that I want. But I'm not sure wait, what? Again? Okay, well, fine. Anyway, I can unlock every character I want. I can do a lot of shit. Just basically everything I can think of. I can even have Mokuba unlocked at some point. I can be so good that, I just win a lot of duels. More duels than I ever expected I'd be capable of winning. But I still believe that I would not be done. And do you want to know why? Because this game, it has something to say to me. I mean, I just have this feeling that it does. I don't actually. I know I sound insane during a lot of things I'm talking about, but I did not expect to pick 3 as my partner. I meant to pick 4. Though I think he and 3 had better synergy. Anyway. Right. Okay. Anyway, I feel like I'm being pushed to just keep doing certain things. And I don't even think this is the first time I've considered having a YouTube channel. I'm sure I've considered it in the past before, I just thought it'd suck. I think the most recent times I've considered it, I was discouraged from pursuing that path because YouTube treats its content creators like shit. I'm subscribed to a bunch of people that I know have been treated like shit because of YouTube. And I decided I wanted to join that. I was like, what is wrong with my brain? But I think this is actually a good thing for me. There may be times of great pain and suffering, but I think this is good for me. I think it will give me a good way to grow. And I also believe that this game may be the key that I need to unlock something very important. I don't know, that sounds very stupid and insane, but this franchise has been with me through some tough times. And in the past, I considered it to be where I could go if I needed answers. And this has fallen into the background in recent years because, yeah, but I think some of that is coming back. I think part of it is because of nostalgia. It could just be that, but I also think there's just something about this game that keeps me wanting to keep playing it. I think there's something that my brain is trying to do by getting me to do this. Yeah, I think my brain is trying to get me to do this for a specific reason. There could be any number of reasons for that, but I think there is a reason. And when I consider that, I mean, it sounds like complete bullshit, but you remember what I said after I was done unlocking Syrus? I felt like I had never been fired up like that before. It was basically just saying, I don't think this has happened to my brain in a duel before. And yeah, I'm serious. I don't think that's ever happened to me in a duel before. It seemed to unlock something in my brain, and I'm like, interesting. So I think that there may be a lot to do. I think there may be a lot I can do if I keep doing this. I think I'm supposed to be into this game right now. I think there's a reason I am obsessed with it. It's not just my past, it's not just nostalgia. I think there is a message I'm meant to receive. I may not know the message right now, but maybe one day I'll know the message. Okay, well, I had to focus. I still haven't gotten that card from Syrus. But I've spent months trying to get Cycloid and I still don't have it. So if I spent months trying to get Syrus, well, that would still be less time than I've spent trying to get Cycloid. So I just like to say that. You know, I was actually trying to look for the start date for that 4 event. Oh, some people may watch this video and be confused, like they may only be familiar with the dumb names, especially because there's nowhere to watch Zexal subbed legally. Just saying. I still hate that. There's just nowhere to watch this series. There's nowhere to watch Zexal subbed. You can't do it legally. It's impossible. It's just, it drives me nuts. But what that said, well, anyway, just know that Quattro, Trey, and Quentin are just different. It's just a different way of saying the same number. Although they did make Quentin into 5. And I don't know what happened. I don't know why. I don't know what the difference was. You know, maybe it was just better to call VV and they just didn't think saying 5 was as fun as saying 3 or 4. I don't know. You know, if anything, I think they would have done something with 4 instead. Because Japan has this superstition about the number 4. It's sort of similar to the superstition about the number 13. But I've never considered either number to be unlucky. Yeah, I've never considered 13 to be an unlucky number. Like, when I pull a certain... Hold on, let me think. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. When I pull the death card, when I'm doing a tarot reading, I don't actually think, oh god, this is the most horrible thing ever, oh god. But there are actually a few cases where drawing that card could be disturbing. I just don't go straight to this. I don't actually think about those occasions much. Because death usually does not refer to actual death. That's not what the tarot card is actually about. But in fiction, a lot of the more awful tarot cards are used because apparently draw and whatever. A lot of people actually think that tarot cards are negative, and I'm just like, they're not negative. I've benefited from reading tarot cards. Tarot cards can actually help me organize the shit in my brain. That's not bad. Anyway, I just never understood the stigma against tarot cards because I've experienced a lot of good from being into this. Like back in August, I was like, oh wow, I think I learned a lot by doing this, and I could learn a lot this month by reading tarot cards as well, if I did something besides just play this game. What? Hold on. What is that card? Okay. I was baited. I can actually summon another ritual monster now. I hate this card, and I hate the ritual spell. I actually think I own both, but I can't remember for sure. Okay. Actually, I'm not even doing Syrus. What the hell am I thinking? I just end up getting confused all the time lately because my brain is scattered. And it's not scattered because I can't pay attention to anything. It's scattered because I want to do a million things at the same time. And my brain is constantly competing for which thing we do. And I basically had to go with the thing that's just... I have to go with the thing that my brain decides on every day. And my brain and Duel Links has won for like the past month or so. And I just don't know what message I'm supposed to be receiving by playing this. Actually, maybe I do. Give me a second. Give me a second. I had to be quiet for a second. I have to tune into something. I have to find something to calm myself. Because sometimes when I figure shit out, I get emotional. And I'm getting emotional, and I'm just like, can my emotions stop? I'm trying to record. Okay. If I had to guess, I might be getting pushed into becoming more confident. I have no idea why dueling would be the way to go here, but I think that might be what's going on here. And I think that's probably because I'm such a fan of this franchise. It's a major part of my childhood and even my adulthood. And I think I suck at it. And the easiest way to make me develop confidence is by using this franchise. Now, when I think about that, I'm just like, being confident at playing a card game is different from having confidence doing other things. But I did say that the main game could you could make entire courses out of the main game. And the universe might be taking advantage of that claim. It might be like, okay, you think that you need a college course to be good at, you think you need classes to become good at doing. Okay? Well, let's test that, shall we? Yeah. I think there's a lot of strange shit going on with me right now. I don't even know where to begin. But you need to do more to become confident. That's the most Yu-Gi-Oh thing ever. And I don't even know if that's the message, but I mean, what you do in this game is usual, so I don't really know if there's any other message to be gained, but it's possible there is. I mean, it could even be sending multiple messages. Maybe I meant to hear multiple ones. I have no idea. Okay. I have to ground myself a bit. This is reality. This is reality. Okay, you may be confused as to what I'm dealing with right now. It's, I have no idea. I can't answer that. My emotions just do whatever they want. My emotions do whatever they want. They don't even ask me if I want them to show up. And I'm supposed to be, becoming more comfortable with my emotions, but, I'm trying to record a video. I don't want this to, let's not get too emotional over here. Anyway. This isn't even the first time the universe is like, it's not the first time the franchise. This is not the first time this franchise has this is not the first time the universe has used this franchise to send me a message. Or to do things. Or to, do anything for that matter. I mean, Brains was like, Yusaku was just an immediate favorite from the first episode. I just knew he was different from everyone else, and I was like, I love this guy already. And, well, as you know how Brains was, I compared my writing to Brains a lot. And my writing at that time was like, there was barely any humor. It was all serious bullshit. And I hated that, but I couldn't stop because I was, all that came out was the Syrus shit. And then this year starts. And I start to get some of that humor back into my work. And that was good. But I think the main message the universe was sending me with Range was, dude, you're doing something wrong. You need to start considering your priorities. So, well, anyway, first thing is, I wanted a protagonist I could relate to, right? The main message is, how do you want to relate to a protagonist? In what way are you asking for this? Because if you just get this, well, you might get something you don't want. And I relate to Saku, but not in a good way. Oh god. Range was just it was a ride. It was definitely a be careful what you wish for thing, but it was far from the worst case of that. Far from it. Oh, like, seriously. Okay. I'm going to do Syrus again. Have I been doing Syrus all this time? Yeah, I think I have. Of course, it's been... I'm on autopilot. In the middle of a duel. Seriously, what the hell? I'm not gonna do this in ranked. If I tried this in ranked, I'd get my ass kicked. Okay. I'm willing to do what it takes. I'm willing to do anything and everything it takes. I can use these keys for months, but I'm going to do this. Though, to be honest, I might take a break to focus on other worlds, because if I'm constantly focused on getting one card for Syrus, I'm probably going to go as batshit as I am over not getting Sequoia by this point. You know, I was going to try getting Sequoia with the deck this month. Do you want to know how many ranked fights I've done since? And actually, I've probably just done 3. Just 3. But, yeah. This franchise sends me messages. It's... You know, the universe even sent me a message once. That was so specific that only I would know the message. Yeah, it's done that. It's been like, it sent me a message. It did it in the most ridiculous way possible, but it was the kind of message that would only apply to me. And I'm just sitting here like, that's specific, and that's a very awkward way of telling me something. Yeah. So I definitely believe in concepts like fate and destiny. I mean, I obviously do. I play this game. And I've talked about it before. Oh, like, I don't have to judge. I mean, I don't know how things are going to go, but, when I think something is, like, meant to happen, or I feel like I was supposed to experience something, that's generally the kind of, I do believe I'm meant for certain things. I also think that I'm being pushed to certain things because I'm supposed to be doing something with those things. Like that's part of some life mission or something. And as much as I do like the thought of that it's all fine and good to say, I feel like this is my destiny. But fulfilling that destiny is another thing entirely. Like, you have to do your work. And it's not like I'm talking about easy things either. My destiny when I think about it, it's not about ease. It's not about, this is easy, so I'm going to do it. No, I'm here for hard shit. I'm here to talk about the hard shit that no one wants to hear. But I'm also not here to just be negative all the time. Because being negative all the time is going to fuck you up. And that's how I got into Hedonia in the first place. Anyway, I won again, but I'm so tired of playing Bronk already. But if I play as him while dueling Syrus, he'll level up. So I think it's worth it because of that. Like, just do things that, I wonder if Syrus and Bronk use the same color. Hold on, let me compare. I have to change to something real quick. I'll change the short because, okay, why not? I'm going to look at, okay, Syrus's is yellow. And, wait a minute. No, wait, I have to check. Yeah, Syrus's key is yellow. And Bronk's is yellow. Well, if I end up having to use all my keys to get that one card, then what I'm doing right now is honestly the best approach. Because I'm using Bronk against Syrus, they have the same card key, but I'm still going to get Bronk's card if I use them. So if I use up all my keys on Syrus, that doesn't necessarily mean it was a complete waste of keys. Because Bronk will probably be at the level he needs to be to get that card to get Zexal to the next stage. That doesn't necessarily mean that's what I want though. So I'm hoping the universe is nice to me tonight. Although the sun's gonna rise in a few hours. I did mean that I'm going to, maybe I shouldn't stay up in a certain amount of hours. Well, apparently I didn't learn my lesson. But, there's a lot going on within my brain that I think is just, I can't even begin to rationalize some of this shit. Like, I can certainly try, but putting logic to things that just don't make any sense is a bit difficult. But the reason I hope these videos are actually recording correctly is because you guys have to see some of this shit. Like the things I say before certain stuff happens. And like, it's not even about, it's not about thinking I'm, well, what was I gonna say? Where was I gonna take this? Where are the words? Brain, convert sensations into words. It's not even about whether or not I'm cheating. I'm not cheating, but well, obviously I'm not cheating. If you were cheating, why would you cheat to get yourself a bunch of losses? Actually, I have cheated at playing a card game before. I'm not proud of it, and I don't do it anymore, but I actually lost most of those, by the way. Because while I did cheat, I was still playing the game with what I drew. I didn't change what I was getting. I just kept track of what I had and used it as though it was just legit. And now, again, I'm not proud that I did that. It was awful. But I still lost most of those duels. I mean, most of those games. I never cheated when I was dueling. Actually, when I was first learning that dueling would even exist, and maybe I did a little. I wasn't quite into Yu-Gi-Oh yet. I don't think I was even 10, but there was this dude that I used to duel against, and there's no way he was playing by the rules. There is no way he was playing it right. So I'm not even sure that I played it right, because if he wasn't playing it right, then what the hell was I doing? I don't think I was playing by the rules, because if he wasn't playing by the rules, he probably didn't even know them. And I mean, the guy was like 8 or something, maybe 9, maybe 10, I don't know, I can't remember. But I just know we were very young, and there's no way in hell we were playing correctly. Although there is a slight disclaimer there, because the rules for dueling weren't quite established fully yet by that point. Because you have to remember, I've been here since Duelist Kingdom still had dub episodes to release. And when I wasn't, and before I got into Yu-Gi-Oh, I had already learned that dueling was a thing. I was like, I didn't even expect to get into this card game, by the way. I saw a commercial Yam Yugi, and I was like, and then that guy looks kind of cute, but I'm probably not watching it. But yeah, I watched it. I watched the hell out of this franchise. I still had to catch up with 7s, but to catch up with 7s, I had to stop dueling first. I still think I'm going to calm down eventually. I don't think this is going to last. I think my video uploads will calm down. I think they'll gradually become shorter, but that may not be for a long time. This could go on for months. It could go on for it could go on until next year. I don't know, but I hope I don't lose I hope I can keep my national novel writing month streak going. I don't want to mess that up just because I couldn't stop dueling. Like, I have to think about my career here. I'm not going professional as a duelist. That doesn't even work. And if that was a possible profession, I wouldn't be able to do it. That's right. As much as I am dueling right now, I would not be able to do it as a job or a career. I could not entertain people just by dueling all the time, regularly. Yeah, I know that sounds kind of weird considering how many videos I'm uploading and how long these videos of me dueling are. But you have to remember that burnout is the thing, and you also have to remember that I don't really think I'm that good at dueling, but I think the universe might be trying to get me to change my perspective on that. Is it trying to get me to become good at dueling? I think that's a very good possibility, because I think becoming good at dueling is very difficult. And now, because of this, the challenge may be to legitimately become good at something that I think is just so complicated that I just left the game entirely. Now, it wouldn't surprise me if there are hidden messages besides just get good. I think there are other ones. Now that I'm thinking about it, I definitely think there are other ones. Now, it may just be that those messages will come later. Maybe after all the worlds have been released. But I think there's something else. I think there's something else coming. That's interesting. I think there's something else going on here. And now I've actually experienced an interesting amount of, I've seen things happening more compared to in past years. It actually reminds me of what happened in 2016. Not everyone likes astrology, so, how do I translate this into English? Basically, it's basically like, when, in 2016, I went through an experience where I saw a lot of things happen before they did. And it was very interesting. And it actually made me think that, well, it's a good thing I don't experience that all the time, because that would be unnatural. But yeah, I've experienced quite a lot. And what's been happening this year is like another version of that. And I'm going to be honest. What's going on with me right now is something I wanted to happen. Not necessarily the whole Duel Links thing and the whole YouTube thing. I'm talking about, I wanted the same experience I had from 2016 to happen again. And I was even thinking, you know what would be even better? If it became a permanent part of my personality and just daily experiences. That would be awesome. And that seems to be what's happening. And I like that. That's what I wanted. And I've been thinking about that for so long. For just several years. That I wanted something to happen a specific way. And I've also been so stubborn about it. That all this focus, all this intent, this willpower, may be manifesting it. Yeah, maybe manifesting it as reality. Because I wanted it so much. It's the only thing I've given so much intense thought to. Besides just not wanting to be alone in my head. But this was more intense and required more willpower, and I'm like, and this is something that I actually place a lot of attention on, consciously wanting to happen again. I wanted all the ideas to happen. I wanted them all to start coming back. I wanted that experience to become something that was more frequent, because I rage quit college. You think that gamers can rage quit? I rage quit college because something I experienced in 2016, I sacrificed all of that potential for good grades. And I was livid. I was very livid. So I rage quit. And I actually don't regret it. Now that after I rage quit college, I eventually came to realize that the grading system was damaging my mental health. Now, the grading system did save my health. it saved my future, but it still did a lot of damage to me. And that's because I like getting good grades. I like to get good grades. So I pushed myself hard trying to get a bunch of A's. And now I did get an A in the last class I took before I rage quit. And I'd actually like to say something else. I made a C in Introduction to Creative Writing. That course I made a C. So I took an intermediate course on creative writing, and I made an A in Introduction to I made an A in intermediate creative writing. And you know why I made that A? Because there was no testing. Yes, that's right. No tests were involved. The only thing that I was required to turn in was writing at the end of the semester. And I did that. And I got an A. So I definitely have a grudge against the testing system. Like, yeah, you don't want to just... You really, really want to do well. You want to learn, you want to prove you've learned something, but you don't want to have to do that you don't want to have to do that to a point your mental health suffers. And you're only a minor for 18 years. There's no point in sacrificing your entire childhood just because of a system so toxic. Yeah, I don't get it. But that same toxic system saved my life. Yeah. Yeah, no, I just want to say another thing. It's like certain things heal me that you just wouldn't expect. It's like positivity doesn't heal me as much as negative stuff does. No, don't get me wrong. I still need positive stuff. There's no way in hell that I could ever get anywhere in life if I just, if I was just negative all the time. I said that gave me anhedonia. I need a balance, but when it comes to healing, it's like some weird things help me with that. Not necessarily what you'd expect would help. It's some of the darkest shit that helps me heal. And I don't understand, but that's how it is. And I'm like, what the hell? Why did that even help me? And I thought the same with Yu-Gi-Oh! Brains. I was like, how did that help me at all? That series was like, I don't even understand how it's healed. I don't understand how that helped me at all. But it helped me heal. Not my trauma though, because that's still there, unfortunately. But I bet Yusaku's trauma is still there too. Just saying. Why did no one check up on Yusaku? Why? I still want answers. I'm actually wondering if answers are going to be provided in Duel Links. I mean, I'd rather get answers than no answers, but I don't get it. Well, you see, the thing, the only reason I'm even bringing this up is because at the end of the last episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Brains, there was a mention that Yu-Gi-Oh! Brains is linked to other worlds. And you know, Duel Links has been around for a while now. Was that comment meant to suggest that Duel Links will address some of the issues that couldn't be addressed in the series? This does not mean shit, by the way. That means nothing. But the series was cut short by a lot. And I also think that connected to other worlds, well, that makes me think of Duel Links. That makes me think of Duel Links. I'm just being honest. It makes me think that that Duel Links was referenced there, and it was that is why I want you. That's why I said I want Konami to just use Duel Links to build upon the worlds they've already created. And why I want 7 to have its own separate thing in the franchise. Because I think Duel Links can become one of the best mobile apps out there. It could be one of the most popular games around. And you know why? Because the people that were children when DM was released are now adults. This is probably the case for people that grew up with GX, 5Ds, maybe Zexal. To an extent, maybe other characters too, but maybe other series too, but basically, I'm just saying that Duel Links has the potential to be one of the best games I have ever played. I still don't believe that's going to happen. But it does make me wonder because of that reference. And because Duel Links does in fact exist. And it is a game where different worlds are connected. So I'm just saying. You know, I should make a video about this. I should make a video about this and I'll link it somewhere. I should link it on a channel that is on a Discord server I'm on. And I'll be like, guys, I made a theory. And I'd like to know if you guys think I'm nuts. They'll probably say yes, but you know what? This is far from the most insane theory I could ever come up with. I've come up with very insane theories. I mean, this is like logic compared to some of the shit I've come up with. And I'll be honest. Now, if Yusaku is supposed to be combat better than ever, supposedly, well, how would he do that? Well, he goes into Duel Links. And actually, he beats these other duelists through Duel Links. And he learns to enjoy dueling. He learns to accept that defeat happens. And he's fine with that. So, yeah. I think I should make a video about this and link it on a Discord server. I know it'll be insane, but I'm actually wondering. I'm wondering where I should put it, though. Would I put it in self-promotion? I'm just rambling to myself. I might have to ask this server, actually. You know, I could actually just say it on the server. Why am I thinking I'd just make a video for no reason? I mean, I can just be insane all I want. But, I think it's easier to just type it. I mean, do I really need to make a video for this to talk about this on that Discord channel? I don't need a video to make that. I think I do want to make a video on it, but I have to stop making too many videos and take a break. Except I can't. Because of the timing. Because apparently everything is connected. Everywhere. And by the way, I'm looking forward to some shit that happens. I still think this game can be pretty successful even if it doesn't give me what I want. Proof. Arc 5 World is being released later this month. It's already proven to be successful. I don't even need to be here for it to be successful. But yeah, I do think there's potential with this game. And I hope Konami uses it. Please, Konami, please. Although, again, I'm still skeptical. But I rarely come up with theories. I rarely think about anything that could that can be discussed about this franchise. Because the reason for that is, well, most people have already discussed it all. I'm not sure if there's anything I can't say that no one else has. Although this theory that I've got right now may be so insane that people really haven't come up with it yet. On the other hand, you know, maybe someone has. Maybe someone's already brought it up. I don't know. I should get on Discord later. I mean, after this video ends and just be like, I've got this theory. So, I'm gonna type it. Here's the theory. Do you guys think I'm insane? How credible do you think this theory is? Anyway, there's actually a Duel Links channel on that server, but I don't think I should put it. I don't think I should put the theory there because spoilers and stuff. I should probably put it in the Range channel. There's no spoiler channel for Range anymore, I don't think, because, you know, it's over. Okay, Syrus just lost again. And I don't really think this is going well at all. No, I think I might want to do something else. And now that's a good thing, because finally I want to do something else. Now, I think I'm probably going to go back to recording Duel Links videos tomorrow, but, well, later today, but, I'm just glad that I'm, like, this frustrated because of Syrus. That is hilarious. But I think it's good. I think Syrus did something good for me. I don't think I should get that card instantly because, I think I should work for it at least a little. Because if I had to work for it, maybe I can be so hyper-focused on this one thing that I finally start doing other things. I know it's not good to just play this game over and over and nothing else. I know that. So I've been trying to figure out how I detach myself from just doing this too much. And by the way, I've actually got other videos I still had to upload. I'm probably gonna have them uploaded after. I'm probably gonna have them all uploaded soon, including this one. But yeah. So I'm going to let YouTube upload those, but I'm gonna have to think about the recent batch of videos I just made. Exactly, what do I title them? I guess I'll just continue the title from the last ones. I mean, it kind of does make sense. I deal with my problems by playing card games, yeah. Well, if playing a card game is part of my destiny, then maybe I do need to deal with my problems by playing card games. I mean, if it helps me in some way, maybe. I do need to deal with my problems like that. But not to an extent that I do nothing else. I know this is not good, I know, but I'll just upload what I've got right now, and I'll see what happens. It's gonna be a while before all my videos are uploaded, because I've just got so many to upload. Now, I'm going to take a break. I'm going to take a break, okay? I'm taking a break. I hope this doesn't end in a bad way. Let me look at the event rewards again. Before I look at those rewards, I have to look at something else. I'm interested in the things they posted, like, when does the 4 events start? I want to know that. Okay, maintenance, that's not what's gonna give me the answer that I'm seeking. Okay, I mean, I'm just interested in this because I just want to know, when does it begin? Because I'm not sure it begins right after this. It may not. Okay. I'm looking for something. I mean, I'll admit, this franchise seems to be closely connected to my spiritual development. I mean, I've always wondered how the hell that is, but I think I'm starting to understand. I mean, especially with a protagonist like Yusaku, it's like, he doesn't have any problems knowing he'll win. Now, we know why that is, but, yeah, I'm just saying. I think there's something to learn here. Okay, I'm looking for something specific. But I am definitely going way back. I should find the August ones. But I'm also wondering where this would be put. Anyway. Yeah. I'm just thinking that this game is trying to tell me something. And I've been pushed to this game for a reason. I've probably been pushed to YouTube for a reason, but I think that's partly something I just want to do. I don't even know if I'm meant to do that. I'm not even sure I'm meant to do it. But my brain does seem to be forcefully saying that this is what we're doing. It does seem to be something I'm committed to, a good bit at least. I mean, just look at all the videos I posted. And they're so long. Okay, I'm looking for something and I have no idea how to find it. Okay, okay, well that tells me something about, wait a minute. Was Kite actually recently released that far back? He's that new to this game. Are you kidding me? Wow. My timing is just now you look at this, like, look. They released this on August 18th. August 18th. I could not possibly. I wonder when I started playing this game. But I bet you a lot that it wasn't much. Kite wasn't in the game for very long when I started playing. It wasn't long after that date that I downloaded Duel Links and decided to start playing. So that is very interesting. Okay, I'm still not finding it. But it's in here somewhere. Don't worry, it's in here somewhere. They couldn't have gotten rid of it this quickly. Because this is about September and stuff. Okay, yes, can you see? Can you tell me what's there? I know what it means when a card is forbidden, semi-limited, or limited. I just want to know what cards are part of that. Okay. Okay, that card. This is the most recent, I think. I don't think they've got a complete list that I can just easily see. But I wish they put it somewhere so I could at least look at what's... Actually, I don't believe they put it, they don't have it anywhere. I believe they have it somewhere. Okay, I think it's here. Okay, late September, that's not a date. That is not a date. But, if I want to be reading tarot cards for this month, it probably should be late September, just saying. Okay, now I don't know what they mean by late September, but, I do think that's okay. I think I'll get sort of a break, which is good. I can focus on other content. I'll probably just keep doing what I'm doing right now, unlocking characters and all that. But I will do my absolute best. Hold on a second. I want to know something right now because dude, I know the event. Oh, right, hold on. I forgot how you get to the event page. Alright. Yeah, most people probably don't forget that kind of shit. Okay, so event points. What am I chasing after again? I don't even know. But for some reason, I want all the rewards. This is just madness. This is insane. Okay, so, I will have to take my break, but I'm going to be, how do I even get those? Okay. Well, I think I can get at least this far. But I want to get this far. However, if I only get this far, what is this? Do I get to see what it is? I don't think I do. But it might actually be a title I get. I'm looking at that. I don't know. It might be an achievement thing, but whenever I click on achievements, I just get sent to Steam's achievements. I don't get sick. Yeah. It might be a title. It would be very fitting if that's how I got my first title. It would also be funny. Items. Dude, I can't look at my items. It just says it right there in my profile. Items. Okay. You have 140. There's a cap on gems. There's a cap on gold. I'll probably never reach that cap on gold. Okay. Okay. I'm just looking at what I've got in terms of resources. I wonder what the limit is for keys. If I had to guess, 999. Wrong. Not even my second guess was right. It's 99,999. That is the key limit. Now, I don't really think it's possible. Wait a minute. Actually, when I think about all the players that have been playing since launch, yeah, I think they've probably reached the key limit, and they're probably like, I have more keys than I know what to do with. What the hell do I do with all these keys? Okay, this is an extra card thing. This is an extra life. This is an XP booster. This is a results booster. I have 16 of these. So, that just makes me sound like... I mean, I could use that. I could use that on Bronc, but I don't think I should. If I used it on Bronc, I might just go back to wanting to clear content. Like, no, I need something. Past 5 seasons, what the hell? What even is this? I bet it's just the lowest rank reward ever. But I wonder, maybe this is just the bronze rank thing you get. I could try going into rank duels again, but I don't want to do it if the recording isn't going to show the duel properly. Okay. How many traps have I played now? Okay. I haven't played very many. I still have not played very many. I swear I love traps. And I swear that Jinzo is my worst enemy. Though destroying Jinzo is not that difficult. But I do not look like I like traps. I do not look like I love traps a lot. That number does not tell you that. Anyway, I've got to stop. I've got to stop. I've got to. Hold on. Back into my profile. Okay. I'm going to end the video here, so I do something else. And now, now this video is over 3 hours. Wow. I really keep talking. Okay, so look forward to my next video. This is Lorena, signing out.